I wonder if the invigilators would actually take a bribe. Probably not. This should be easy, right? I mean, it's only an hour. Maybe not actually. It's Oxford, isn't it? Okay, well, let's just hope this is easy. Oh, oh, God. What even is this? Can we even take this? This isn't history. Sorry, I have the wrong paper. Okay, maybe if I read really, really close, I'll find something. Surely I can write about some of this. Ah, finally I got something. Oh, my pen doesn't work. Why? Oh, always me. It's so weird that in order to fall asleep, you've got to pretend to be asleep. What does this even mean? It doesn't make sense. And I am a massive fan of your work. I guess surely that'll get me into Oxford. Just a cheeky little message. Right, well, I think I'm about done. Let's just have a cheeky peek, see how much they've done. Oh, bloody hell, they've done quite a bit. I should probably do a bit more then. The test is now over. Please could you put down your pens? Thank you very much. Well, glad that's over, but I'm not getting in. Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to another video. It's been a while, but I'm back and hopefully I'll be back for more videos. But today's video, we are going to talk about my experience with the hat test. So I hope you enjoyed that little skit I did just then, or if I haven't done it, then oops, oh my bad. My hair is sticking out, what's wrong with me? So if you don't know, this year I applied to Oxford. Yeah, I kind of switched sides with the whole Oxbridge thing, seeing as last year I applied to Cambridge. But anyways, I took a hat over a week ago now, and at this point I'm basically just like sending off my written work, so I'm going to send off my written work tomorrow. But I wanted to talk about the hat and how it went and how I felt about it. So first off, the hat was basically, this year it was a reformed version. So last year and the year before that, it was basically 3 questions and you had about 2 hours to answer these 3 questions. Whereas this year, they've basically just taken question 3 from all the past hats and put it into one new hat. I don't know why, but that's what they've done. So basically, instead of getting a kind of historical piece, it was pretty much a made-up conversation by this guy called Giovio, something along those lines. He was like Italian, and we had to infer things from the source about different things. So, for example, I talked about gender, because gender was a huge role in this, so about the patriarchy and things like that. If you haven't read the source, I recommend having a look if you can. I don't know if the source is available at the moment, but I wasn't really expecting it to be an imaginary thing. I know last year the source was from a book, and I thought, okay, there's no way they're going to do something like narrative again. But it turns out they can, and they did, so be prepared for that if you're actually preparing for your hat test, for example, next year. So be prepared that it could be anything. It could be something that's not necessarily history. Although in this case there was more history to it, because it was more based off, I wouldn't say based off truth, but it was based off the ideals and things of the author of the 1500s. So it had some kind of standing in history, you could say. But anyway, how did I find it? So, I personally found it was rather challenging, but that's mainly because, I don't know, I wasn't expecting something like that, and I think a hat test has to be challenging in the first place, otherwise it's gonna, if it was easy, everyone would do it, and it would be no way of narrowing down candidates for interviews and things like that. I did find it enjoyable, which is one of the weird things I took away from it. Despite waking up early and having to go there by myself, and I turned up half an hour early, and I was like, what? So the person that told me I had to be there. I was like, I'll be there at 9 o'clock, like before 9 o'clock, because it's going to start at 9 o'clock. And I was like, okay, then cool. So I got there about 20 minutes before 9 o'clock, thinking, okay, I've got plenty of time. I got there and said, yeah, I'm here for the test. Bear in mind, I was taking this as an external candidate because I'm reapplying. So I turned up and I was like, yeah, I'm taking the hat test today. And the kind of person behind the desk looked at me a bit blankly, saying, almost a bit like, there's a hat test going on? It's like, yep. And then anyway, they phoned up the admissions team, and turned out that I was meant to be there for, like, apparently the test started at 9:30, and I was like, okay, well now I basically got nearly an hour to wait. This is just a bit stupid, isn't it? Because I came so early. But luckily it wasn't too bad. We got taken up to the room about 9:10, which is quite early, and then everything's kind of getting settled in. So it wasn't too bad in the end. So there's another guy doing the test with me, just one other guy doing the hat test, which is quite nice because I spoke to him briefly beforehand. He seemed rather confident, I think. I think he knew roughly what he was doing. But it was nice to have someone else there who was doing it, and I guess that kind of calmed my nerves a bit, because obviously I was quite nervous going into it because I had no idea what to expect and no idea really what I was doing. Obviously I did some practice and things, so I practiced on like a few past papers, but I hadn't really an idea of how to do it all properly, because I guess there's no set mark scheme. I guess I've looked at the previous mark schemes and things, but I guess nothing could prepare you for what you're actually going to get on the day. For example, we got this like narrative passage, which was just like, why? But we got that, and I don't know, I enjoyed writing about it. I wrote about, like I said, I wrote about gender, and also I wrote about, what else did I write about? I can't remember what else I wrote about. That's really bad. But so I wrote about 2.5 pages for it, which wasn't great, but I mean, I don't know what I should be writing for it. Although I did look at the guy next to me when he had finished, and he had wrote pretty much until the end of the booklet, and I was like, there's about 8 pages in that booklet, and I only wrote 2.5 pages. I was like, I feel inadequate about this. But no, it was alright, and then I was able to go after that, and I spoke to the guy briefly, and we pretty much roughly both talked about the same ideas, which is quite good. But yeah, I also went onto the student room and I looked at the hat test thread that they put up, and pretty much everyone seemed to talk about the exact same thing. So I guess it's who talked about it best and who articulated it. I mean, my articulation at the moment is poor, to say the least. I mean, this video is not structured in any way whatsoever. It's just me recounting what comes to my mind. I mean, it is late. It's 10:15 at the moment. I'm recording this, which is, oh, so great. But anyway, that's been basically my hat test. If you are taking a hat test or preparing for a hat test, don't worry about it. It's fine. Just go and enjoy it. I think that's like the main thing you can take away from this. Do I expect I'll get an interview? In all realistic terms, probably not. But, you know, you can always hope and pray. And then, I mean, that's the point of applying, isn't it? You have the chance to apply, so I thought, well, why not? But anyway, guys, that is about the end of this video. If you do have any suggestions of what videos you would like me to do, please feel free to comment them down below in the description, or if you have any questions for maybe an upcoming Q&A, shoot them down below and I will try and compile them and answer them in maybe an upcoming video at some stage. So anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, then leave a like, and I will see you in the next video, I guess. Yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye.